Hello, hello. So buckle your seatbelts because I just stumbled onto some symbology in what's going on in the US right now, and it has me very curious. I'm going to begin by attaching a clip from a reading that I did, and at the end of this, I am going to link that reading, and I really implore you to watch that and look at the pinned comment because that is the warning that's coming from what I'm seeing right now. What this is going to be about is what was released about Trump. We just found out that it is being alleged that Trump described a Pentagon plan of attack and shared a classified military map. This has me really curious for a few reasons. One, because plan of attack is kind of going hand in hand with what I said in my video, is that there's this plan unfolding and we're getting warnings about it. Pentagon, it's interesting, and it's not a coincidence that this is the focus of the investigation, because what is the Pentagon symbol used for? Think about that as we go into this next clip, and then we're going to talk about it. If what I believe is coming unfolds, it is not just going to be something that you watch on your television. It is going to be something that will affect you in your daily life in some way. This video, if you're able to look past politics and just look at the fact that what is happening here is I am just presenting to you what is being seen versus what is unseen happening at the same time, allegedly my opinion. So as I said, I believe that all of this is truly setting up for something really big, and that is what I'm trying to bring attention to here. So we did just talk about how Pentagon is a symbol that is used for the devil, used for Baphomet. But there is some other interesting pieces of this as well. And a major one is the date that this occurred on. It occurred on June 9th, 2023, the date that the documents were released. Documents being released, documents being unsealed, is very symbolic in a more literal sense. And that is because the 369 manifestation portal was on June 9th. And I understand that a vast majority of people don't believe in those type of things, but those that do are the ones that are planning these type of things. So that's why it's significant and that's why it matters. On June 9th, 2023, it is Nikola Tesla's 369 associated portal. Which, okay, could sound stupid, no big deal, right? However, this is where it gets interesting. The Tesla stock jumped up on Friday, June 9th, 2023, because GM just announced a new partnership to give access to the electric cars maker's vast charging network. We've been talking a lot about the power grid in the United States and other areas, and that being associated with the UFO and alien sightings as well. So we're seeing how everything is connected. It's the same here, and the date also is the same as the portal. And the portal is when these documents were unsealed. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then you're on the right track here. You may not believe in these type of things, but the people who are in the charging and evaluating and decision-making roles, they do. And that is why this symbology matters. Also, this could accelerate mass market adoption of electric vehicles, helping boost demand for Tesla. This is all why the stock jumped up, okay? Motley Fool issues rare all-in buy alert. Okay, so that is one piece of the puzzle, right? It gets a little bit more interesting, though. Stick with me for a couple more seconds and you're about to understand why this is so curious and interesting to me. Shares of Tesla jumped up on Friday, rising about 5.8% by 9:50 a.m. So this is the Motley Fool, and that's who issued the all-in, which is a rare all-in buy alert, right? And they just so happen to use, and it's still on the website now, about this 5.8%. Why is that interesting? Because it's not like Trump was the 58th president of the United States or anything. He was the 45th. So what does 5.8 have to do with anything? Well, Trump's inauguration was the 58th presidential inauguration held in Washington from January 17th to the 21st, 2017. So his inauguration was the 58th, bringing us back to that so random 5.8 that you have to really dig to find the connection. But Tesla stock jumped up 5.8 on the day that the documents were unsealed. This day also happens to be the portal for Nikola Tesla. It happens to be about a new partnership giving access to the electric car maker's vast charging network. This is all symbolic of something higher. This move could accelerate mass market adoption of electric vehicles, helping boost demand for Tesla. Motley Fool issues a rare all-in buy alert on the same day that all of this unfolds for Trump. This brings me back to the beginning. Trump described, and again, this is not about the characters in play, this is symbolic. Trump described a plan of attack. Energetically, we are being shown a plan of attack unfolding. Shared classified military map. We are being shown energetically the mapping of what is to come. We're being shown a way to connect the dots between locations or between scenes or between issues or between pieces of the giant puzzle that is playing out in front of us. I know that everyone who watches this video isn't going to necessarily understand what I'm saying, but those who watch me regularly, I know that you will. And this is significant for many reasons, but as I said in previous videos, the veil is thinning and we're beginning to see the grid, the makeup, the behind the scenes, and this is an example of that. I will get more into this later, but I needed to just kind of get this out there because I do feel like things are moving forward, and this is an important message for those with eyes to see, because it is almost like putting a password into a computer that confirms that what we believe is unfolding is actually unfolding right now.